U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris was campaigning in Arizona, hoping her less-than-month-old bid for the White House could put Republican candidate Donald Trump on a back foot in the west of the country. The Democratic presidential candidate has been on a week-long tour after naming her running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, with a focus on building excitement for her campaign in 7 states that could tip the November 5th election. Despite the large crowd, Harris reminded her supporters that hard work was required to win the election. We are the underdog. We are out in great numbers, but we got a lot of work to do, Harris told the rally. Also, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz said, as governor, he froze during COVID and pitted us in a hunger game against our neighbors to try and find basic life-saving needs. And because of him, our neighbors died. I don't need you telling me what books to read. I don't need you telling me about what religion we worship. And I sure as heck don't need you to tell me about my family, he added. Meanwhile, former U.S. President Donald Trump held a rally in Bozeman, Montana, a state that Republicans have carried in every presidential race since 1996. The scene at the rally was charged with energy, as thousands of Trump supporters waved flags, wearing red Make America Great Again hats, and shouting slogans in unison. The former president's remarks were interspersed with applause and standing ovations as he reiterated his commitment to protecting American values and reversing the policies of the current administration. Trump again attacked Harris in personal terms and criticized her for not doing interviews or major press conferences since she became the Democratic candidate. While Montana is not a battleground state in the presidential race, it will host a competitive race that could decide which party controls the U.S. Senate in 2025.